want you to do is be my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away another.
Hey y'all, it's V and I'm here with my lovely model,
Jay.
If you got a man, a brother, friends, I'm gonna show you how to get them right. We're gonna show you how to part the hair, how to braid the hair, and how to slay the hair. All right, let's get into it. So we already washed and conditioned his hair yesterday, and it's all nice and clean, scalp all nice and dry. So now we're gonna add some moisture to his hair. The front of his hair is exactly 2.5 inches. Yeah, the back of your hair is 2 inches. So if you're a man out there and your hair is 2 inches, it's good to braid, okay? There's no products in his hair right now, and we're about to add some products. I'm gonna go ahead and take my spray bottle and wet him up a notch. Oh, let me get you a towel. Make sure you don't get your client wet, okay? Whoever's hair you're doing, do not get them wet. Get them comfortable. You good?
I'm cold. I'm cold.
It's okay, Papa. You're okay.
Come on.
I'm making his hair damp right now. All right, you guys, now that his hair is nice and wet, I'm gonna go ahead and start the blow drying process and start putting moisture in his hair. I'm gonna be using this Jamaican black castor oil to moisturize his scalp. So I'm just gonna put little drops around his head because in the end, after we do the braids, I always moisturize the braids. And I don't wanna OD on the moisture. Because you can, if you use too much hair products, you guys, you can overdo it. So a little goes a long way. Once some oil's on his scalp, we're just gonna massage that oil in right now.
That fits me.
You like that? You getting you a free massage right now. Yeah. Just massage the scalp just like that. All right. Now I'm gonna go in with this to moisturize his hair.
Coaster oil.
That's what you call it? Coaster oil? I thought it was castor oil.
Castor oil. To show that.
Don't you like that smell though? This stuff smells really good, y'all. I need to put some in my hair. And I know it looks like I'm doing this rough, but I'm really not. Okay, maybe, well, that depends on him.
Nah, you really not.
Huh?
You not.
Okay, so I'm really not doing it rough, you guys, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and start blow drying his hair now that it's all moisturized. And first, I'm gonna go ahead and take this heat protectant, and then I'm gonna have to use some clips, elastic bands, a spray bottle, and a detangler brush to try to get his hair as straight as I can. We gotta protect the hair, you know? Make sure the heat does not damage his hair. Go ahead and put that over there. And before I hit his hair with the blow dryer, I like to go ahead and detangle it so it can easily glide. Because I use the blow dryer to stretch his hair out, and I do not like the comb attachment on the blow dryer. I'd rather use a brush to do it. Now we're blow drying this mug. Let's get it. Ow! The way I like to blow dry his hair is I'm gonna take my brush to kind of use it to pull on it, just to hold it straight. And then I'm gonna use my blow dryer to stretch that out so it can stay. So just like this. You see how it stretched it out compared to this one? That's all I like. As long as you try to add a little bit more length to you, that's very helpful, okay? Disclaimer, I'm not advising anyone to do this. Do it at your own risk. Wait, another disclaimer. I'm not a professional hairstylist. Yeah, so if y'all learning from me, do it at your own will and cause. If you burn your boyfriend's hair off, don't look at me. Don't look at me. All right, let's go.
Dang.
side right now. I've done the front half of the hair and I blow dried it. See, that's what we're not doing.
I'm just joking, relax.
How's it doing? How you doing? You feeling okay?
I'm relaxed.
Okay.
I'm comfortable.
Is it hurting you?
No, you know it's
No,
not.
I want on the big show. Is it hurting you?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over text, didn't call me. Still got love for your mommy. I know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody.
Alright, now that I finished blow drying, this is what his head is looking like. And you guys, since I'm working with 2.5 to 2 inches of hair, I don't like to do nothing less than 6 braids, because if I try to do 4 braids and stuff, the braids will get loose and the style won't last as quickly. So when you do 6 braids, you're able to grab more hair into the braid, and it's kind of like, it's just better, it'll last longer. I'm doing a little rough draft of where the braids are gonna go. And you guys, I told you, I only do 6 braids every time. So I'm gonna start in the middle and divide the hair completely even in the middle. The part does not need to be perfect right now. And I just like to kind of just see where I'm gonna part. Cause I like the braids to kind of be even. Okay. I don't even have to part it all the way down. I just want to see the start of it. So you see how I have 3 even parts on this half of the hair? 1, 2, 3. Those are gonna be 3 different cornrows right there. And then I'm gonna do the same on this side. I don't really need to do it because I know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to do it to show y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and put his hair up on that side. So my lovely assistant here will be handing me an elastic. There you go, cute little buns. Now we're gonna do the other side. You don't need to tie it too tight, you guys. But just tie it to where it kind of stays stretched out. I'm about to put you guys on the secret sauce on how to get your parts clean. Pay attention to this part. I like to grab all the hair. Okay, baby, you're not gonna have no hairline, but you look good at the end, so it don't even matter. It don't even matter. So let's go ahead and section it off first. That's step 1. Now that I'm working on this side, I'm gonna section off the 3 braids first, just so I know where I'm gonna place it. And I'm gonna clip it apart. For the style I'm doing, I'm gonna do a straight part, a zigzag part, a straight part, a zigzag part. This first part is gonna be a straight part. Right now, I'm gonna do a rough draft of my part. So I'm gonna go in again, try to part the hair. You can do it a little nicer this time. So now that the hair is parted like this, I'm bringing out my secret sauce.
The Krabby Patty formula.
Okay, this right here is my Krabby Patty formula, okay? It's called Happy Edges. This right here is gonna be the bread and butter to your braids. I got it for $8.99 at the beauty supply store. It's technically an edge control, but I like to use it for my braids because it makes their braids super sleek. It makes your parts super sleek, okay? So yeah, y'all got that tip from me. Don't tell nobody. I'm just gonna take some and kind of put on the back of my hand because I am gonna be using a lot of this. Now that I've done my part, we want our part to look really crisp. If you don't do your part like this, your part is gonna look just like this and it's not giving crisp, it's kind of dingy. So now we're gonna go ahead and grab some and place it, hold your head still right here, Papa. We're gonna place it on this part that we just did. So we're gonna go ahead and run it down. Run it all the way down and place it on the part we just did. Drag it all the way down. Now that we've placed it on that part, you can see the hair is holding. It's kind of holding and making space. Now we're gonna come in and do a crisp part with the, what's this?
The tail of the comb.
The tail, okay. We're gonna come in and do a crisp part with the tail of the comb now. Just gonna push it down. So every time I make a part, I'm kind of smoothing it as I go. So once I kind of clean up the part, I'm gonna smooth it down. And then I'm gonna keep going. And then I'm gonna smooth it down. Because we want the part very visible and clean. Now y'all see how sharp this part is looking? Y'all see how clean it looks now? All right, you guys, now that his hair is parted, I'm going to go ahead and clip it. Thank you. I'm gonna clip it out of my way. Sometimes after I part it, I like to go in and kind of blow dry it a little bit more straight. So for the braid, I'm gonna go ahead and add more product on the sides, but I'm not gonna put it all on the hair. I'm only gonna do it to lay the sides flat down. Going back in with my comb to smooth it out. I'm gonna section off the first braid. Honestly, braiding short hair is all about your grip. You're gonna have to grip that shit, okay? So I'm just gonna section this first section off. And I'm gonna start my braid. Hold this. Sorry. So I'm gonna start my braid like this. I started my braid. So now I want it to be a stitch braid. I'm gonna have to pick up the next piece of hair with the comb because I want my part to be clean. So what I do is kind of slide the comb and pick up that piece of hair. Just like that. So I'm just gonna braid a few. So every time you wanna braid, you kind of just use the comb to part it and pick up that hair because it creates these stitch lines. Just like that. So you use the comb, split the hair, grab it. And braid. Use the comb, grab it, and braid. Now at the end, I'm just gonna go ahead and braid all the way down. Because the end of the hair is very short and you wanna be able to really grip it. And I can't really grip it if I'm trying to make the stitch parts, yeah. I'm at the end of the braid now, and normally what I'll do is just braid his hair all the way down, but for your sake, I'm gonna go ahead and rubber band the ends of his hair. Just like that. Oh! All right. Now for this next braid, we're gonna do a zigzag part. It's gonna be the exact same thing. You wanna start with a rough draft on how you want your zigzag. Now that we've done our rough draft part, I'm gonna go in with the happy edges and make that part real nice and sleek. I'm just gonna literally smash it on the part just like that. So for this part, I don't like to go all the way down because it's zigzag parts. I like to work in sections. I'm gonna put the happy edges on the front section first, just like that. I'm gonna go over the part we did and just make it crisp. Like I said, I like to work in sections. Now I did this front half. I'm gonna take some clips and clip it down. Thank you to my lovely, lovely, wonderful assistant. You're doing great, okay?
Thank you. You know, I try my best.
All right, let me get the other clip. There we go. So now, back in with the happy edges to complete. Y'all see the difference though? This is a clean part. This is a part with no happy edges. So y'all see, this happy edges really changes some stuff up for you. It changes the game.
Hold on, fuck that.
Listen, seeing you got ritualistic, cleansing my soul of addiction for now, 'cause I'm falling apart. Yeah, tension between us just like big fences. You got issues that I won't mention for now, 'cause we're falling apart.
Now we're gonna go ahead and apply the happy edges on both sides.
I'm starting tonight. I had it ready for you.
You're doing good, you're doing good. Okay, I'm just gonna roughly place that on both sides.
I'm glad you said roughly. So they know you been rough as hell.
Oh, not you trying to call me rough though. You just said you were okay.
It's plain.
The gallery open till 10 for you and your friends. You know how I spend in HOUSTON. I get too crazy, had a little bad enough. We stay good friends, we get too wavy. All I know is that when this cup ends, the next one begins. My babe, you know me. And you knew me back then, and you know how it goes when I see you again. You know I'm making my way to your ends, and you know I need you to be there for me. You a little post-so baby, you a little 48 baby. Got a little candy in her pocket, she gon' take off like a. You already know. Dirtied up a cup, I'm on the north side. Text you, but I know you probably caught side. Know I gotta come and check the whole man, baby. Hold tight. I just touched the city with the cheap block stainers, and we got adopted by some fit for strangers. You know what it means when I twist these fingers. Me and you being on a first name basis. Why you think I hate it when you talk that Drake shit? Same reason that you never left me hanging. Same reason that I tried to make you famous. Same reason that I tried to show you just who I was. Outside of the club, outside the things that a man like me does, outside of the things that would cause you to judge, outside of the club, show you just who I was. Outside of the club, outside the things that a man like me does, outside of the things that would cause you to judge, outside of the club.
Oh, yo, shit, let's go have some fun. Enjoy the show. We in Houston celebrating. We're going to Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. Y'all know the Vegas? Now we in Houston. We're definitely going down. Goddamn it.
These days, I'm letting God handle all things above. The things I can't change are the reason you love me. Listen, you can hear them calling my name. I'm all over the place, I can't sit in one place. I'm not ashamed at all. Still finding myself, let alone a soulmate, I'm just saying. Feel like we one and the same, our relationship changed. That or it never existed. Whenever they say something about us, you listen. Well, fuck what they talking about on your timeline. That's cutting all into my time. Fuck what they talking about on your timeline. That's cutting all into my time. My time with you now. 5 minutes slowly. 5 minutes slowly. 5 minutes slowly. She says you're my everything. I love you through everything. I done did everything too. She forgave me for everything. This a forever thing. Hate that I treat it like it's a whatever thing. Trust me, girl, this shit is everything to me. Just like